Hi, let's talk about Tootsie Roll Industries. It's a company together with its subsidiaries manufactures and sell confectionery products primarily in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and internationally. The market cap is quite big, over 2 billion, and full information should not consider as investment advice. The earnings have declined by 3% over the past 5 years. And let's take a closer look at the share price and some of the news. So the latest news were some of the legal issues they had. Actually, Rosenlove announced an update lead deadline in the securities class action lawsuit on behalf of an investor unable to execute trades, and who sold and purchased Center securities on Robinhood trading platform on or around January 28th. So that was the last news. So AGM, Tootsie Roll Industries annual general meeting were on the somewhere around February or actually March, earnings updates and so on, leads to market performance 1-year return -4%. Of course, not beating with those numbers industry, neither the market. Long-term price volatility considered as lowest. So this is actually pretty low volatile company, and as you can see, 3-year return 24% and 5-year return like minus 0.09. So it's actually not so volatile as usually the stocks that I research. And valuation side, so currently based on simple Wall Street, the stock price is overvaluated 121%. Fair valuation should be around $15. And yeah, unfortunately, tip ranks does not have any price targets, but market watch does. So actually it was right there. Yes, stock price target 14.14. So actually there's currently downside on this stock, but this is actually on the snowflake, not so red as expected. It's orange, so it's better than the red. Future growth not forecasted for the company, but for the industry that they're working in, food, beverage, and tobacco, 10%. And past performance, as I said, decreased by 3%. The dynamic is pretty stable. So I see the revenue, yeah, is declined, but I think based on that, nothing serious, and they do have high quality earnings. Financial health side is very important as well. Yeah, actually they have little debt, so 8 million. And do they have cash? Yes, it's volatile, but still this is actually a very good situation for the company this big. So the cash level is covering the level of debt, and yeah, debt to equity ratio is 1.1, so it's considered very good. And yeah, balance sheet looks pretty good. Dividends that they're paying is currently yielded on 1.05, and yeah, stability and growth of payments is for, yeah, it's actually this is actual past, so they have been decreasing and will back in the simple safe dividends. Current payout to shareholders is 42% from the earnings is paid as a dividends. Future payout not forecasted yet, and it was there. Yeah, no insider transactions. Ownership breakdown: mostly insiders holding 73%, institutions 19%, general public 6% only. Yeah, top shareholders we see here BlackRock, which has been increasing. Vanguard decreased a little bit. Yeah, actually we see here Ellen Gordon has the biggest position, 62% has with valuation of 1.4 billion, and yeah, he decreased a little bit. Last reporting holding date, yeah, 5th of March, and there's not so. Yeah, Virginia Gordon has 3%, 70 million. And yeah, Finviz shows that not that much volatile, but still they had this movement in January, end of January, that was highest point 57 even. Yeah, this is actually odd, but it happens. Simple safe dividend shows the stability of the dividends. Dividends is pretty much safety, 99, very safe, and yeah, you see here the stability of the growth. So based on last year, they increased 3%. Based on 20 years, they increased the dividends 5% per year, which isn't pretty average, but still uninterrupted dividend streak 55 years. That's a lot. And yeah, as you can see the payment for annually and quarterly per share. So they're currently paying 9 cents at the per one share. And yeah, dividend yield is on the 5-year range pretty stable. So even I think Corona didn't affect on the company as much as to some of the other companies that has the biggest I saw on the crash last year. There were companies paying 15% dividend, so that actually pretty big. Shares outstanding keep decreasing. That is very good. They are buying back own stocks. Total sales are decreasing as well. That's not a good point, but anyway, it's pretty stable, but based on last year, minus 11%. I think they did better than most on the market. And yeah, usually we see some of the half year, 1 year graph, 5-year, and if we look at the max, so this is actually one of the rare companies with a stable growth. I think United Health could be the other one that which has pretty similar growth, but this is actually very nice. So those companies should be definitely more that are more stable to growth, more stable to on the, for example, shares outstanding field. And yeah, anyway, investing.com summary the stock for long-term investors as a neutral. There's by moving average, buy, and technical indicators as a sell. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you in a future one.